When I first started to do this channel, I really was thinking about this channel to be more so a fitness channel, but as I'm working and being on set, it's come becoming more of like a spiritual release for me, um, and I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I, I'm just I'm just so grateful in the moment right now. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's becoming more of a spiritual release for me because there was a moment at the end of day one where we shot the last scene, and it's a moment where I end up walking away. I'm leaving the property for the last time. I'm not going to say much about the film because I don't know if I can or not, but I'm leaving the property for the last time, and that was the first moment on set where all the emotions that I was trying to hit actually came into fruition. As far as emotional, like sadness and things like that. The man was. I can give you preface by saying, in this moment, my character, he's supposed to be very stoic in his approach of leaving. He's leaving this property for the last time, but at the same time, he's left home many times. This is not his first time, and I really resonate with that because that's kind of me. I've left home many times, but each time is just as hard. Um, it's just as hard, and that last moment when you think about this is it or not turning back. Because I remember the first couple of takes, I kept on looking to the right, taking in the scenery or taking in the trees or taking in the stuff, and then the director gave me the note. He's like, "I want you to think about Fistful of Dollars, Clint Eastwood. I want you to think about these stoic characters when they were making that trek across the West, very stoic, not showing emotion in their face, and just not a lot of movement in the body." Um, and when that happened, that was a good note because and the camera doesn't point towards my face; it's only pointing towards my back. So when I got that note to go straight and just be stoic in my movement and poise in my movements, it locked me off in my mind where my mind started racing about the ideas, but my body was beeline, and I felt this overwhelming sensation of not just the character's livelihood but mine as well. Me leaving home so many times. There's a song by what's his name? Bob Dylan. I was young when I left home. That I listen to that song sometimes and I think about it because I was young when I left home and I ain't been back in a while, man. And and that moment right there, I cried. I cried a little bit, but I kept it so straight and so narrow that the camera behind me would never be able to tell. And I think that's what that moment entails. Is just the people behind you can't tell that you're crying, man. And the people in front of you can't even see you yet, but you know that tears are falling down your face because every single time that you leave is just as hard as the next one. Um, and so, but point being, this is becoming such a spiritual release for me, just speaking to a camera. Um, I was in the car on the way back home from Malibu yesterday, and I was thinking about the guy that used to do wilderness videos um, out in the backcountry of Alaska and things like that, and how at one point his channel was small, and then when it got too big, he decided to leave because it was overwhelming. That's not what he started it for. And I'm thinking about it now as I have 6 subscribers, right? And thinking about how it feels so easy to be vulnerable in this moment because I'm honestly just thinking I'm speaking to myself. I don't have an audience. I'm just speaking to myself in the moment. And I'm extremely introverted as well. But I feel okay because it just feels like I'm just giving, when I look at myself in the camera, I'm just talking to me and being, consoling me and holding me and taking care of me. And one day, hopefully, this channel will support me and maybe I'll have a whole bunch of eyeballs and maybe I'll have a whole bunch of people tuning in, listening, and understanding my wants and dreams and goals and pitfalls and all these different things, and they can resonate with it and and whatnot. And maybe I'll understand him more and why he left because I think I do now. Because when you start this channel, you're doing it for one thing, and then it becomes such another. It becomes such a crutch. And I mean, I've recorded some videos throughout the week, but it's just this act of speaking to the camera. It's like a diary in a weird way. Um, yeah, and one of my goals for this channel is just to, I, a lot of people, they want to reach heights of something. They want to be the top person or the top thing or top G or anything. They just want to be the top of something, right? That's not me, man. I want to be championed by the people, man. I want to be beloved by the people. I feel like we're in this world where the common man is invisible. Think about like Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, but like literally the common man is invisible. The person that you walk by, the security guard, the cleaner at your job, the person that's riding the bus, the common man is invisible. We only look at the people that are at the heights of wealth or status. We only look at those people as people that are culpable for praise. But the common man is such an important person. At one point, these people that you praise were common people, and it shouldn't be that they get some type of recognition or acknowledgement when they become something in your eyes. Everybody is important in this world, man. Everybody has a purpose or a reason or a thing that they're doing, and even if they haven't found that thing, they still have importance in this world. Even if they're cleaning toilets, they still have importance in this world, and nobody's job is greater than the other, man. The president is not as more important as the cleaner at Netflix, man. These people are real people and they have real lives. These people are taking care of their families and doing things that are way more commendable than the people that you praise. These billionaires or these millionaires or these actors or these whatever, and that goes down the line, man, to the most common jobs that you can possibly find. Street cleaners, whatever. These people are so important. These are common people that we overlook every single day. And I only had this realization once. Like I said, months ago, I was making six figures as a software engineer. But I've been a common man my whole life, bro. I was I was working on moving trucks. I was working in the warehouse, man. I was doing like small little tech jobs where like IT technician and fixing phones and stuff like that. And I worked my way up to become a software engineer. And even though always got looks from women and things like that, I still felt sometimes invisible, and that could be due to a number of different factors. But it wasn't until I went from that engineer back to a position like this, where I've accumulated all this wealth, this money, this knowledge, all this status per se, even with acting and stuff like that, that I realized how invisible people treat regular people, and I didn't like it. And I try not to do that in my day to day life, but the humility of people that are middle class is not there anymore, or I don't know if it ever has been. But we don't have like you can be one leg up from poverty and you'll treat everybody under you like they're underlings, or that they're like they got mold on them or something, man. And I want to get rid of that. I want the people to respect me. The people, the real people, not the people that I got a lot of money, but day to day people, regular human beings that understand what this life really is. This life is hell, man, for most people. This life sucks for most people, man. This life is fucking mentally, physically, emotionally draining, and it drags on most people, man. It's not good for most people, and I want those people to know that I see them, I understand you, and I care about you, and I love you. That was the point of this video, man. Like, it's starting to feel a lot more spiritual in a weird way, man. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time, man. Maybe I need to figure out like some fucking weird exit or I don't know. But it's only like, it's only my second day out here. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one, bro.